everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Let's talk about daylight savings time. Roll that intro. Like I said, let's talk about daylight savings time. Well, looks like we turned our clocks back last night, and here we are, falling back, losing an hour of daylight in the evening, but gaining an hour for sunrise. What do y'all think of daylight savings time? What do y'all think of getting adjusted to the time change for daylight savings time? Like when it ends, when it begins? Isn't it, I don't know if it's the way is like this time of year when you lose an hour, you actually gain an hour of sleep. And then in the springtime, when it springs forward, you actually lose an hour of sleep. For some people, as you get older, and for some folks, it's kind of, it's hard to get adjusted to. If you're used to getting up to the same time every day, and whereas in the fall, when you're falling back an hour, if you are gaining an hour of rest, that's a benefit there. But I know they've talked about ending daylight savings time, and that's been talked about for years. But I think there's some parts of I know there's some parts of the world, probably, I don't know if it's just here in the U.S., but some states in the U.S., some areas, I don't think they recognize or they don't use daylight savings time, I believe. I'm not for certain on that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but one disadvantage about daylight savings time ending is less riding time, obviously. It's getting dark now, or the sun's starting to set now around, or was setting around like 6:15, 6:20. So with losing this hour, sunset's going to start being at 5:20 in the evenings. So much less riding time. And if you work, at a job, and you want to come home and go ride, and it's just less time to ride, and not just with just the cold weather, and it get winter time and all, but less daylight time. I'm not much for riding at night that much. At least not yet. I'm kind of a day rider right now. Ride during the day, but yeah, I just was curious with this subject about talking about daylight savings time, and what you all think of that. Is it good? Is it something that they need to end? Is it outdated? But I will say that it is also a benefit for school children. Here where I live, we have a couple schools, and some of the schools, they don't get out till usually after 4 o'clock in the evenings. That's when they start dismissing. But the thing is that with this time change that's going to happen, it's a lot of these school kids aren't going to get home until after dark. So I don't really know what, even if they didn't end it, and they continued it on, you get that kind of that change and that benefit. So it's like, should they leave daylight savings time Should they leave it like on all the time, just year round, or should they just end it and just have it back to the original standard time? One thing I do like about the standard time is, you know, it does get daylight early in the morning, you know, because right now it's not getting daylight till like 7:30 or so. You only have so many hours of daylight in the day, you know, during the winter. So it's either you have more daylight in the morning or you have more daylight in the evening. And I mean, I can see the benefit of either one. So all right, everybody, I will say is I don't know how many motovlogs I'm going to continue doing on a weekly basis and uploads. So I'll just let you know that if I do fall off the radar for a while, it's because things are getting slow. We're getting into the holiday season. Got a lot of things, kind of side hobbies and projects and stuff going on that I may end up reducing my uploads to maybe once a month or once every 2 weeks. So just to keep y'all informed about that. So alright, I'm gonna jump off of here, and I hope y'all have a fantastic day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.